How old are you?
41.
41. The reason why I knew that you was 41 is because we went to middle and high school together.
Yep.
Cassandra.
Yep, that's me.
We went to Lakeside, right? Which is considered in the more kind of upper
Suburban,
crust neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, type deal like that. The other colored folks, right, were the majority in that neighborhood. Right. Why do you think you ended up in this position of being homeless? So as far as your adopted parents or other family, do they know that you're like in this situation? If your family or whoever were to happen to come across this video on YouTube, what do you think their thoughts and their reactions would be?
Wow.
What's up, YouTube? I want to once again thank everybody who comes up to me in the street and shows me real love. Y'all don't even know. It keeps me thankful. It keeps my tank full. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews. Out here with another one. And guys, I got to tell y'all, this is actually a very special one. How you doing today, young lady?
Good. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So first and foremost, are you homeless?
Yep.
Okay. And so how old are you?
41.
41. The reason why I knew that you was 41 is because we went to middle and high school together.
Yep.
Cassandra.
Yep, that's me. That is me.
Wow. That is something else. Okay, so let's get into this stuff. So, okay, first and foremost, how long have you been homeless?
It's been on the going. Lately, I want to say about 6 months we've been in the hotel. About 9 months we've been in the hotel.
About 6, 9 months?
Yeah.
What happened? What happened 6, 9? Okay, so lost the job. How'd you end up losing the job?
Trying to make it. Literally trying to make it. I wasn't getting food stamps at the time, or at the time now. Staying in the hotel, paying weekly, working at Waffle House, still wasn't making it to feed my kids.
That's not enough. Yeah.
So I really got fired for stealing meat.
From Waffle House?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, you're just trying to feed your people break. Okay, I get it. How many kids do you have?
7.
7 kids. And so, how old is the oldest? How young is the youngest?
My oldest is 19. My youngest is 7.
Okay. Same dad or different dads?
5 has the same dad.
Okay, so the first 5?
The last 5 has
last
the same
5
dad.
same dad.
Last 5 got the same dad.
Okay, and what about the first 2?
The first 2 does not. They all have separate dads.
Separate dads. Okay. Are any of the dads active and present in their life?
One is not. One used to be. He pretty much isn't anymore either. So, it is what it is.
So the one with the 5 kids,
He lost his job on Christmas Eve.
Just now?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Are y'all still like together or whatever?
Yeah, we're still married.
Still married, but just kind of going through the struggle.
Mm-hmm.
Where do the kids live right now?
Right now, nowhere. Right now, we owe a hotel. They've
Okay.
been allowing us to stay for the past week. Still hoping to, get that money or whatever. But today the last day, so I just came down here to see if I can get placement. But they don't have placements for a capacity like me.
Yeah. Gateway is a lot of people go to Gateway at first, and that's not really the best place to go to at first. Okay, so let's get into all this stuff. So from what I remember about you from high school, and I'm not sure, but were you adopted?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you was adopted, so you grew up in foster care.
No, I grew up in a family.
Okay, so you grew up in an adopted family. Because I remember you had a brother.
Napoleon.
Yeah. How's he doing?
He doing good.
Doing good?
Really good, yeah.
Man, that kid was so strong.
Man, what you
like,
talking
as
about?
a kid, he was like a strong kid. Anyway, okay. So, okay. All right. Do you remember what age you went into the system or whatever?
I have no idea.
Okay, so it's from...
I was just with family. Been with family ever since.
Okay, so, and that was... Like the family that you grew up in, that was like the only family that you knew from
immediate family, auntie, uncle, stuff like that. So
oh,
it was
okay, so they adopted you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it was actually blood related.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, alrighty. Growing up, would you say that you had like where you from, by the way?
Here.
Hey, man. Shout out to Atlanta, man. Shout out to the city all day, man. All right, so growing up here, did you have both mom? So it was mom and dad in the household where you grew up?
2-parent household.
Okay, 2-parent household. How many siblings did you have?
How many is this? Jesus have mercy. 8.
8 of y'all?
It's 8 of us.
Okay, and how many of them were your actual biological siblings?
1.
Okay, which was that Napoleon?
Nicholas.
Nicholas. Okay, I don't think did I meet him?
Yeah, he played football.
He played football?
I think when we came, it was last year or something like that.
Okay, so we was freshmen. He was a senior. Okay. Okay, so that was your biological brother.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Growing up, would you say that you had like a fairly normal childhood?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Grew up in holiness church. Couldn't really do nothing.
I remember you always had to wear a skirt.
I always had to wear a skirt.
Yeah, like you
Couldn't
was
go
always
nowhere.
with the skirt or whatever.
Nothing. Couldn't do nothing.
I'm gonna ask, right? Because this is just a question I normally ask. Did anything like happen to you when you was younger, like any type of sexual assault or anything like that? No.
No.
Okay. So, all right. So you ended up basically, you graduated, right? Because you went to Lakeside.
I
You
did.
shout out them
Lakeside.
Vikings, man. You already know. Hey, man, shout it out. So okay, so you went to Lakeside, graduated. Did you go to college after that?
I went to Atlanta Art Institute. I did that for a year, and then I just stopped.
Just stop. Okay.
Stopped.
Why?
I ain't have passion for it no more.
Huh. Okay. So, I mean, some people, I'm going to look at this and I'm going to ask some people that know the metro Atlanta area, right? Know like the high schools, the cultures, everything else, right? Like we went to Lakeside, right? Which is considered in the more kind of upper
Suburban
crust
life.
neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Type deal like that. The other color folks, right? Were the majority in that neighborhood. Why do you think you ended up in this position of being homeless?
Probably money-wise, not being able to handle the money correctly, or not being taught how to handle the money correctly. And a lot of the times, it's just being a single mother. Sometimes when you're a single mother, it's ends on ends. You're just trying to make it. So if I get sick, I'm gonna fall because they're the only person I can lean on. If I lose my job again, we're gonna fall because I'm the only person that they're leaning on.
Right. So okay. So let's talk about that, right? You didn't really you wasn't like a hot girl or nothing like that in high school. Like you say, you was in the holiness church. You always had your skirt, stuff like that, right? I remember, I think it was you and I think Janicia was like always wearing the skirts. Y'all used to have to sneak sometimes to try to put pants on.
You're right, on the school bus.
Okay, so hold on real quick. Oh, hey. Okay, so yeah, because did you pick the wrong guys? And if so, how did that end up happening? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't even say I picked the wrong guy. I've been with the same guy since middle school. So,
Well, except for the first two kids,
not
right?
Even, yeah, but it's not even. I don't know. I couldn't. Even
You
figure
say
it
since
out.
middle school?
Yeah, David
David who?
McWinnie.
Wait, he was in our class?
Yep.
David who?
Well, McWinnie. When we had to separate, remember how they had to have some people go to Tucker and some people went to Lakeside?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he ended up having to go to Tucker.
Oh, he went to Tucker. Okay, because I'm like, I don't remember no David from. Okay, but he was in middle school
It
though.
could be two-parent household too, because he couldn't keep a job either, and it's just it is what it is.
I guess why? I
I keep trying to ask myself that question.
Because
Why?
you're
Because
educated,
I'm
you're
not on
articulate,
drugs,
right?
I do have an apartment on my credit, so that is another stepping stool.
I get it, but
need.
they have apartments
But
that'll forgive that type of stuff and things like that.
Not too hot out here, but where I was.
Huh. What happened with like the teeth or whatever?
Oh, that's just dental work. Dental car wreck. I ain't been. To
Okay,
dentist,
so ain't been
that's
to dentist. Okay. Man, I tell you, this is wild for me, right? Because again, you're a classmate of mine. Not just from high school, middle school. And I had to look twice to say, is that Cassandra? But what gave it away was the knock knee. When I saw the knock knee, and I was like, oh, that's Cassandra.
Yep, that's me. That gives it away all the way. Yep, that is me.
So as far as your adopted parents or other family, do they know that you're like in this situation?
Yeah,
And
they know it.
And so is there
People
nothing?
only gonna keep helping you for how long? Especially when you're married.
Right. You got a
Right.
man, you keep making kids, you keep doing this and that.
Right. They
So-
can't get mad at them.
So then why are you doing that?
What am I doing wrong?
Keep having kids when like clearly maybe it wasn't, something that was affordable at the time. And then just like I don't see why y'all can't basically educated people, right? Can't just, get two jobs then.
Even 2 jobs not enough.
Well,
We
these
had
days,
2 incomes. and
these
still,
days-
that still wasn't even enough to make it.
Okay, so and there was no time in life where you like went to go learn a skill or anything like that. So you just been kind of
I've just been trying to make
working
it work.
jobs and just been trying to survive. It sounds like for
That's
about
it.
20 years.
That's it. That's
Ooh.
it. Day to
It's-
day, every day.
I tell you what. And so if your people, if your family or whoever were to happen to come across this video on YouTube, what do you think their thoughts and their reactions would be?
Wow. I don't know. Because again, they know I'm going through it. But then again, I don't blame them. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's an individual thing with myself that I have to find within myself, because there's no way that
if
you
I
keep
ask
going through the
them,
cycle.
right? If I ask them, what's the deal with Cassandra? What do you think they would tell me?
I don't know. Financially, I'm still trying to figure it out myself, mister. Financially.
So is
Like,
it
we
all
better not
financial?
Pretty much. Just not making enough money. And not only that, just the amount of children that I have too. So like, for instance, like now we stay in a hotel weekly.
Right.
I have 7. A lot of hotels are making me pay for 2 rooms.
Yeah.
So then you don't have the little excess that you need even to look for an apartment.
So as far as like the 19-year-old to say, right?
She don't stay with me.
Okay. So okay. Huh.
So it's like it's hard to get out of the cycle.
And so your family is okay with the kids kind of like being in that situation too? Like,
at first, when I first went through it, no, they wasn't. They tried to do everything they could do to help, even with me going to shelters. But again, the downfall of that is a single mother trying to make it by herself every day. You get to a point to where you get tired of asking for help.
well, you keep saying single mother. You say you're married.
For a while, he went to prison too. So he did prison time.
How long?
10 years, 10, 15 years.
Oof. Okay. I mean, for what, Cassandra? Like,
What did he go to prison for? Aggravated assault. I think at the time he was 16, 17. Yeah, they gave him 15 years.
16 to 17?
Yeah.
But so this
But he
isn't
didn't get out till
almost 30.
20, yeah, almost 30. And then doing that, being on probation, and then having to deal with that.
And that's the one you have
that.
5 kids with.
Them mama babies.
Okay, well, Cassandra, some people going to look at that and say, why? Why have, you know what I'm saying, the kids with the felon who is, doesn't have a lot of prospects in life? Like, what did you expect to happen?
What do you mean, what did I expect to happen? He just because he went through what he went through doesn't mean that I'm not supposed to be with him because he went through what he went through. That's just like me. If I go to prison, just like somebody telling me, well, you can't be with her because she went to prison.
Well, aggravated
That's his
assault
whole fault.
and doing 10 to 15 years,
Yeah,
that means it must have been pretty bad.
Yeah, it was. And then he was young.
Was it like a bad fight or something?
No,
or
somebody told on somebody else, and that's pretty much what it was.
told on somebody else?
Yeah, he got told on.
Oh,
All the evidence was-
okay. He got railroaded.
Pretty
As
much.
far as, his people maybe that he did it with told on him, and
Yeah.
he,
So
they took
he
the
got
deal
hit.
and he got
He
the
got hit.
heavy. Okay. I don't know. I look at that and I say, I guess like, I get it. Like you got that teenage love, that passion, and you know what I'm saying? I get it. Like you want to kind of, be there. You want to be down. You want to be the girl that stayed down. But do you look back at that?
Of course.
And regret it? Like,
both look, I wouldn't even say the regret part, but yeah, we definitely look back on it, because if you don't look back on it, how you gonna learn from it?
well, right. But then even when I just said something about it, you was like, what I do wrong? Like, I'm like,
Because at the
you
end
don't
of the
get
day,
it?
we're still a couple. We still have children that we have to take care of.
Right.
So, like, because he made mistakes back then, or because we're making mistakes.
Well, I
now,
guess the question would be, why have the kids? Because, like, at that point, he did 10 to 15 years. It's like, all right, let's pop out 5 kids. Like, let's struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
came with the struggle, I guess.
with the sex, basically.
Pretty much. We were straight when we were having children.
Okay. So, what is your plan to get like out of this situation?
I start school January the 7th.
Okay, what are you going to school for?
Hotel, tourism, and restaurant.
Okay.
So that is the plan right now. That's about it. Keep moving. Trying to find housing. Find another job. It's
Okay.
hard, but yeah, find another job.
Ooh, I tell you what, man. I tell you what. Like I say, this is I really appreciate you taking the time, breaking all this stuff down. If anybody out there did want to reach out, help, or donate, do they have a way you can do that? Do you have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
Instagram is family783. That's the only way that anybody can get in contact with me right now. 'Cause I don't
Okay.
have a phone.
Family 783. Okay. No Cash App or nothing like that.
My Cash App is also family783 as well.
Okay, Family 783. What's Napoleon doing these days? What's he up
I think
to?
he's a dentist.
A dentist.
Hygienist.
Is that right?
Yeah.
He was a basketball player last time I remember.
Playing football, running track.
Yeah, he was so athletic, man. So athletic. So
he in healthcare though. Yeah.
okay, man. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to all your people. Like I say, we really appreciate you, and definitely wishing nothing but the best out here. All right.
Thank you.
Make sure you have a good one, sweetie.
will.
All right.